Welcome back to Capybara Go, and today our capybara will become a hero of the legends. So, when we actually edited the legacy video, the system was revamped and now we have to do it all over. It's been some time and now we have some more knowledge about it, which is actually cool. So, once you unlock Elite tab, you will be able to equip inheritances, and you can equip one of several that are available right here. You can unlock them as you go. That will cost you the Pact Scrolls, which is a premium currency for us right now, because each of those will require some of those Pact Scrolls as well. So what do? There are 4 inheritances available right now. For me, there is a 5th one which unlocks later, or it's unavailable right now, I'm not sure, but we'll talk about the ones available here. We will also be able to equip the legacy heroes and brands, but we'll talk about that in a different video, because otherwise it will take way too long. Before we'll go over all the inheritances here, over those legacy inheritances, I would like to cover the similar patterns that work for all of them. You can equip one of those, and when you activate the legacy, all legacy major nodes will be activated. Other than that, the minor nodes that are on the sides when you level stuff up, they are activated once you research them. So once you finish researching, activating the node, it will be available all the time for the side ones. For the middle ones, most of them, other than those ones that give you the stats, I guess, they are activated when you activate that legacy or inheritance. The naming in the game is a bit messed up, so we have so many names to go over. I hope you'll keep up. So yeah, those nodes that give you specific bonuses to the aspects of the game will be active only when you activate that specific inheritance. So yeah, all those basically. Other than that, when you level stuff up, you will get access to that. And the thing is, each next inheritance tree will be more expensive to level up. The first one, the bone one, is the cheapest and the fastest to level up. So for this node, it will take only 10 minutes, but on the second tree, it's already 30 minutes. On the third tree, we researched it a little bit, but it was a bit longer. And for the fourth tree, it's 1 hour 10. So the further you go, the harder it will be to build that inheritance. So keep it in mind when you're starting out, especially since you need to get to this tier 2 upgrade of any of the legacies inheritances to upgrade your gear further. So level 70 is the max right now, and if I'll even get enough scrolls, I won't be able to get it to the next tier up. So even if I'll get enough scrolls, I won't be able to advance it further, because it will require me to get that upgrade any legacy to tier 2. There we go. It even says it right now, even if I don't have the scrolls. So basically, maybe there is a reason to go bone legacy and go all the way to skeleton recruit 2 in order to be able to upgrade your gear further. And yes, in order to unlock the next node, you will have to fully unlock the previous nodes. So you can't just unlock one level of the node and go to the next one. You have to fully complete it in order to unlock the next one. And if you want to reach the central node that gives you the most bonuses, the important node, you will need to fully upgrade the one on the right. So it will take a while, and the further you go, the longer it will be. Right now, we are working on those nodes to see if we can get to tier 2 just by unlocking one of the nodes, but most likely we need at least level 1 over here. I've seen in the patch notes something about that, or maybe fully complete the nodes on the sides. And I would advise you guys to go for the right nodes that give you percentage of the stats, and HP and attack are always good. Defense, not so much, but you still can get it. So yeah, that's for the secondary nodes. This node probably will work as well. That's a good node that gives you global bonuses, and it will be active as well without activating the inheritance. So now let's go over inheritances. First one is the skeleton one, which is the bone legacy, bone inheritance. Those guys are focused on the combo damage. So if you wanna go combo route, this is your way to go. It's actually pretty good. It's really cheap as well, so might be a good option to start. Now, the active skill will not be used once you equip the legacy, because those will be used when you actually equip your hero, and usually, well, it's not the best option. It's really hard to level up, and there are better options available as well. We'll talk about that in a different video, but keep in mind, if you really want to use one of the inheritance legacy heroes, here you need to invest a lot into them. That includes spending packs and books to actually tier them up over here to get additional stats too. Anyway, let's go to the skills. The bone one, the active skill that's being used on the hero, will reduce the target's combo damage reduction by -34 2 turns. So basically your combo hits will do more damage to them. I don't think it's that efficient, so at tier 1 I don't really recommend using that one for sure. Although, as for the inheritance, the passive stats that you can get here, that doesn't have to match the actual heroes you use. This is just the passive set of skills that you want to use. They are pretty good. Let's go over them right here. So the first one will allow you to increase your sword aura damage by 30% and counter attack ignore by 10%. Now, this is weird wording. I think sword aura is combo attack. I'm not sure, the wording is weird, but I think since we are working on the combos here, this will be the combo attack damage. Makes sense, right? The second one will increase the combo rate by 10%. The third one, combo damage by 50%. Maybe not, I don't know. Then we have the combo base attack coefficient by 10%. That's like even more damage. And then a really good stuff, restore 6% HP every 4 combo hits. So you can get couple of hits every turn, so that's 6% HP every 2 rounds or so. Not that much, but still adds up. And the last one, global damage increased by 3% and global damage reduction by 3%, which is pretty cool. Once again, you need to activate the legacy to use that. And the thing is, each of those nodes can be leveled up further. You can get the exact values on the wiki. We are adding the stuff over there. You can help by contributing as well. And yeah, I'm working on Ranger Legacy right now, so we can see the difference here. When you level it up, it will go to 40% and 50% over here, and then even further. So those can be upgraded, and most of those major nodes can be upgraded 3 times to get even more bonuses. So the value that you see here isn't the final one, which is pretty cool. As you progress the bone inheritance, your bone hero will get stronger. On the 4th tier, it will get a bit more damage, a reduced combo damage reduction by 40%, so even more combo damage to the enemy, and deal 30% damage to shielded targets. So at that point, you get additional damage against the shielded enemies. And on tier 6, when you get the final form of Bone King, it's -50% combo damage for 3 turns, which is like, I think, the overall duration, which is pretty cool. Deals 50% damage to shielded targets and grant the main hero 30% counter ignore for 2 rounds. Counter ignore is like ignore enemy counter rate, I guess. Wording is weird, but yeah, it's pretty cool. But once again, it will take a while for us to get here, so yeah. So if you're going for skeleton inheritance, which heroes you would like to get for that? This is hard to say. The first option is obviously you might want to go with the Bonelet here or Bone King or whatever you will get at that tier. That's not that bad, but the bonuses are not fantastic. For the combos, I think something like Judgment Reaper will be really good, because after accumulating multiple normal, combo, and counter attacks, it will deal pretty decent damage, and then there are multiple bonuses over here, and the stat bonuses are nice. Other than that, for the brand, or they're also called Insignia, go for whatever you feel like. Depending on what you have, we will cover that in a different video. Let's move on to the Knight Inheritance. This one is counter-based and a bit tanky. We will get some damage reduction here, we will get ability to counter enemies, and we will get bonuses to the counter damage reduction if we will use it as our hero. And basically, counter damage reduction means that our counters will do damage. You can counter maybe once per round unless they're doing combos, so I don't say it's that crazy important as well, but you do you. What bonuses do we have here? A light spear damage, ignore combo. This is not great. Counter rate. Alright, counter rate is pretty much okay. Let's take a look over here. Counter damage, counter attack base coefficient, and inheritance restores 6% HP every 4 counter attacks, even worse than combo, so it's not that great. The good thing here is global damage reduction plus 5%, but other than that, I think that Knight build isn't really viable for the newer players for sure, because defensive builds are not that crazy useful. You will still lack damage to take out the bosses, and you would like to focus on one of those as a main one. As you progress the skills, you will be able to get a defense bonus, which is not worth it at all at this point. And then, what that? Increasing damage by 10% for every 5% of current HP lost. So that's a pretty decent damage bonus over here for the Legendary Knight. But other than that, the defense, the problem with the defense that it's been applied before all the damage reduction. So the enemy strikes you with 10 million damage, you have 1 million defense, it will be subtracted, and then 9 million damage will go through, and then you'll get all damage reduction. It should be other way around. I think like the defense should be the last line of defense before your health, but I guess it was too easy, so they decided to switch things around. So that's why diff is a pretty useless stat. So that's what we have for the knight, and then we have the ranger. Ranger is the thing that I use because I use the whisper. This is perfect for the whisper. And we have the scout here, which reduced critical damage reduction of the target. That means that your critical hits will do more damage. That's what we want. And even the low tier scout is actually pretty good. Now let's move on to higher tier scouts. Windstrider will also increase damage by 10% for every 5% of the target's HP loss. So the lower the enemy health, the more damage you will do. Will really help you to take out those bosses. And especially once you build up your damage multipliers like War Veteran, the combo bonuses and that kind of stuff, it will be really useful. So your late round attacks will be stronger. And the last one, Legendary Ranger. On top of that, the main character ignored dodge by 30% for 3 rounds, so you will be able to do more damage ignoring the dodge. Sounds pretty cool, but we need to invest a lot to make it happen. Let's take a look at the passive abilities for this inheritance. Precision Shot. Now at level 2, basically, let's go over here again. Yeah, sure. First one is Precision Shot. That means your dagger damage will be increased and ignore enemy dodge. I'm not sure if ignore dodge works for all the attacks or daggers only. I think it's for everything, and it's really, really good, especially for the whisper build, or yeah, if you're using daggers, basically, that will help. Then we have the Forest Ranger. Weapon critical rate plus 10%, once again perfect for the whisper build. If you're using something else, it might be good as well. If you're using your weapon as a main damage source, that will work as well because it's critical rate for your weapon. Then we have critical damage for everything, which is fantastic. Then we have the basic attack base coefficient. It's not really great for dagger build, but it's good for your main weapon build. Then we have a really cool bonus here. For each 5 dagger hits, increase attack by 6%, taken up to 4 times. That's 24%, really fast. If you use a lot of daggers, that's a really decent bonus, and I really like it. Other inheritances had damage recovery here, health recovery, based on the crits or counters. This one just boosts your attack. I like that. And the last one, global damage increase. So it's pure damage build right here, and I like it quite a lot. I will main it because I like Whisper and it works really well for me. So yeah, the next one is Gust, which is focused on the skill damage. The main inheritance, which can be equipped as a hero, the legacy, reduce the target's skill damage reduction. So all skills, including the daggers, this is a skill as well, will do more damage to the target. Then at the higher level, it also gives 40% chance to stun the enemy for 1 round. I don't know if bosses can resist that or not. And the Gust Princess, on top of that, will also give main character control immunity rate. So there is a chance to ignore enemy stuns, and that's really powerful as well. So really good bonuses. Let's take a look at the passives when you equip the inheritance. Alright, electric damage and control immunity rate. Ignore control immunity rate. That means that you will be able to freeze enemies more often because of the ignore control immunity, and your fire and electric damage, that means all your bolts and fire damage, that's most of the skills, other than the poison, that will do more damage. That's pretty cool. Next one, increase skill damage by 40%, that's pretty cool. And skill critical rate by 10%, that's nice. After that, you will get rage skill base coefficient, so that's for, why do I say coefficient? efficient, whatever. Your rage skill will be able to do more damage. That's really nice if you're using the rage build. After that, each time a skill is used, attack plus 3% and taken up to 6 times. So that's 18 stacks for the skills, which is really good addition as well. So that's a nice damage bonus here. And then we have the Gust Trick, which global damage increase 8%. What's the difference with the last one? Global damage increase 8%, same stuff. So basically, they're both damage based, and the Gust is more skill based, while Ranger is more dagger based and main weapon based. So pick whatever one you like the most. Honestly, I wanted to advise you the heroes for each of those inheritances, but it doesn't truly work that way. It really depends on what you have, on what you need right now. You might to switch those things around, and I will cover more of the good and bad heroes in the legacy wishing. Oh, something leveled up, nice hero guide that is coming up, so don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss that. Now let's talk about what do you need to upgrade. Research complete, that's timely. Yeah, to upgrade your inheritance. Basically, most of the time you will need only gold and books, and now you will need a lot of that. Books can come from various sources, and honestly, the best way to get them is doing the travels here. If you're doing the travel, you will get pretty good amount of books from time to time, and if you need extra, you can buy them from the guild shop, but that's usually not the best option. So the best way is to use the books that you have and do the travels. That's the easiest way to do that. Also, for the central nodes, you will need the pacts, the elite pacts. Those are hard to get, and the only way to get them right now is a crystal shop, and here they are weekly reward. You can get 1 scroll per week, so buy them if you see this video even before you reach this, because that will help you to get more of them. That will help you out so much. They are really cheap, so that's the highest priority here. Other than that, they are available in the events sometimes, so in the current fishing event, you can redeem them as a reward, which is a really good thing to do as well. In the advanced exchange here, you can get them here, and I think in the normal exchange as well. Yes, I already redeemed one. So yeah, get them when you can. That's really important. You will need them not only for upgrading your essential nodes, which is important, but also if you want to main your hero, your inheritance as a hero, you will need them here as well. So that's expensive, and yeah, you will need a lot of these. Now, I'm not really sure how you should proceed here. For the most efficiency, I went to upgrade the first inheritance first to get some bonus stats, and that was really fast, so I managed to upgrade the enhanced attack and enhanced HP here. Those nodes are really easy to get, and I'll be getting more of those as well, like probably right now after the video, because the duration is really short. So while I'm active, I can requeue them and keep doing the research. Then when I'm away from keyboard, when I'm leaving the game, running on idle, going to sleep or something, I will work on my main inheritance, which I need. Like, this is scout for me. For the scout, I will work on the central nodes because they are really important for me. If I have the pacts, if I don't have the pacts, I will work on the outer nodes because I want to progress all those nodes as well. The thing is, those take a while. This is like 6 hours, 40 minutes right now. This is basically one night for me. And we lack books. So when you lack books for your main stuff, you can work on other trees however you want. Once you reach some milestone, you probably will need to work on the left nodes as well. I think the left nodes are not as important early on if you don't want to progress your tree, because the right ones give you percentage bonus stats, and they are way better. So work on those only if you want to progress your tree. And once again, spread your time efficiently. So I would go like this. My first priority is Ranger. Second priority is Skeleton in order to unlock the second tier inheritance legacy faster. And then if I'm stuck here or I don't want to do something here, I will work on those two nodes in other trees, because those percentage HP and attack bonuses are really powerful, and here it's not that long either, so I can get 10% HP really easily, and that will boost my progression in the game. So that's my order of doing the inheritance. You can do your own and you can share it down below in the comments, so maybe it's more efficient, I don't know about that. And the main problem here that the useful stuff that you want to do, like Ranger or Gas inheritance, if you need them, they are way more expensive and way slower. So this node will take 1 hour 10 minutes and will cost 900,000 gold, while this node will be at 10 minutes and will cost like half of that, which is really crazy. Even if you take a look here, it's still slower. So each next tree will be more expensive and slower, so you should prioritize the thing that you need. You heard about my preference. I will focus on the ranger when I can, but I'm running out of books right now, so we can work on something else that will give us stats right now. Other than that, do what you think the best for you, and don't forget to activate the legacy that you need. That will give you those stat bonuses that you want, and they might really help you out quite a lot. Don't ignore that. And yeah, once again, the heroes that you equip here have nothing to do with your inheritance. If you want those bonuses, you can just equip the inheritance that you need over here to get the passive bonuses and equip any hero over here. They are not connected in any way. I was a bit confused about that. So the only thing you get for equipping your legacy inheritance hero here, that you will be able to use that active skill from time to time, and that's about it. And you can tier it up to the higher tier scout or bone or whatever you do for stronger skill without upgrading this specific hero here. So the effect of the skill will be better in the combat, but upgrading it here will give you more global attack, basically more stats. So it will be stronger passive bonus for you if you want to do that. And yeah, guys, once you start upgrading the node, you can skip 4 times by 5 minutes every day. That's not that much, only 20 minutes skip, and you can speed up using the gold, but it's very, very expensive. It will give you the instant results at a really high cost, so you should kind of balance out your gold and decide if you want to spend it on speeding up or buying more books. Basically, that's the main sources where you can dump your gold. And meanwhile, my focus will be getting rid of the rest of the books and getting those bonus percentage nodes, because I think it's better. But yeah, if you feel that you are overflowing with gold, you might actually buy the books with gold or buy them in the guild shop in order to get more researches of the specific tree that you need. And yeah, guys, that's all I can tell you about the inheritances right now. There is also a dragon inheritance somewhere here. I don't know if it's in the game right now or not. I've seen the pictures, I've seen the spoilers, but I don't know how to get it at this point of the game. Let me know if this guide was useful for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All those things will promote the video in YouTube algorithms, and also check out the description and the pinned comment for the links for the wiki, for the playlist with the rest of the videos, for my Discord where we can discuss stuff. And please subscribe to me on my PC gaming channel and Twitch. I'm live streaming right now from time to time, so if you want to catch that, you don't want to miss that. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.